Forest fans, Max Newton here on Talk Forest TV. Hit that like, comment, subscribe button. Giving you a quick review of Nottingham Forest 3, Dirty Leeds 1. Much needed 3 points. Takes us into the international break. I think, a couple of points away from Leeds, 1 point away from Burnley. Starting to look up the table, scoring goals, looking a lot more solid. Sean Dyche, he's had 2 wins, 2 draws and a defeat, and in the Premier League, win, draw, defeat. And defeat away at Bournemouth, who we always lose to, and we're flying until they got hammered by Villa today. So the starting lineup, I thought it's a solid lineup, but we're essentially playing 3 central defenders on the pitch. And I know it's worked well in the past, but it tends to work well when we also had the sheer pace of an informal Anger or Callum Hudson-Odoi, which we didn't have today. Excuse me. And I think although we played well in the first half, and we had quite a bit of the ball, and we had the ball up there under the pitch quite a lot, we weren't getting behind them. We lacked pace, we lacked creativity, as you'd expect with, like I say, 3 central defenders on the pitch, and and they knew most of our attacking play was going to come, down one side. Nico Williams throughout the game got forward really well, but we were playing balls to him as though we were Callum Hudson-Odoi, as though we were going to get the ball and do something and take people on and draw us up the pitch, which I love Nico, and he's been absolutely brilliant this season, but he's not quite that sort of player. He's a right back or left back, but he ain't a winger. I thought we started pretty well. We looked pretty solid. And then Savona just added on the ball a little bit and gave it away. And they moved the ball really quickly, and a brilliant finish, to be fair, from the Leeds player. I thought we'd pushed him wide. The only way he's going to score here is if he chops back onto his left and tries to cut it in that way. So to hit it with his right foot across the keeper from the edge of the box was a superb finish. I don't think Sells could do much about it. But I think Forest responded really well. Got forward, got going. Their keeper looked, I think, pretty ropey throughout, and he shelled one, and Savona, Sangare stuck it in for his first goal. Thought Sangare had a really good game, especially in the first half. I thought he was moving the ball well, really progressive. I thought Savona recovered from his mistake really well and was solid, and he gets forward well. I'm really liking Savona. I thought Morgan Gibbs-White and Elliot Anderson were playing well. And throughout the game, actually, I thought Murillo defended well, but also his range of passing was really on the money. Yeah, there were the big Hollywood balls and the big switchers, which I think led to the goal, Morgan Gibbs-White goal from Amari Hutchinson's cross. But throughout the game, his passes out wide from a central defensive position were just low, hard, fast, and in the right position for the right wing back or the right winger to start moving forward. Really nice, really crisp. But yeah, then the game sort of drifted. It drifted in the first half. I thought we weren't winning the second balls as much as we needed to. So the balls were bouncing around a bit, and we'd not win it the second time or the third time, and that, I think, set Leeds up on the front foot a bit and had more of the ball, and it was a bit frustrating. I thought we started the second half quite well, but then again it was drifting. So the 3 substitutions completely changed the game. I thought Yates was solid. Didn't have actually too much to do, but he organised well. I thought Tyro did really well when he came on. I thought he put himself about. He really bullied their central defenders. All of a sudden, Leeds looked nervous at crosses going in, but also T was winning the ball, laying it off, and he was winning the ball and creating momentum opportunities for us to get forward. So I thought he did really well. But Amari Hutchinson completely changed the game. Man of the match performance on that half an hour that he played the game. I thought his first 2 carries of the ball, he got dispossessed quite easily, and I think, yeah, he's just not strong enough for the Premier League. But he completely turned that around with pace, with running, with invention and creativity, coming inside or going outside. So all of a sudden, we had a winger that was, beating up, trying to beat a man, and he was doing that with regularity. And also at this stage, we've now got Ndoye on the other side, so we've got 2 wingers, and they can't double up on the one creative winger. So I thought Hutchinson was brilliant. The cross for his goal, I must have blinked because I didn't see Morgan Gibbs-White head it. I thought he curled it right in the top corner. But great header from Morgan. And then we still thought, you know what, like against Manchester United, we probably need a third. And we got the third. Again, great ball out to Hutchinson. And then he went the other way and he skinned his man, got into the box, and clearly brought down for penalty. Don't know why VAR were looking at it for so long. A bit farcical, really. And it looked like there's a bit of confusion over who was going to take it, because obviously Morgan Gibbs-White was off the pitch. And I think Elliot Anderson was a good choice, and he stood up and he slammed the ball, into the net. Good penalty. And, at that point you thought, this has got to be pretty safe now. And, we did see out the game well. I thought after we went 2-1, I thought, the game became a little bit stretched, and Leeds created a couple of chances then where Matt Sells had to make a couple of really good saves, which he did well. And Leeds had a couple of chances where you think he probably should have scored from that header. So still work for us to do. But yeah, really satisfying performance. Like I say, the substitutions completely changed the game and changed the atmosphere in the ground, even before we'd scored the go-ahead goal. So yeah, we're going to the international break, looking up. Come on, you Reds.